Fantastic crop of pumpkins this year. We had ideal growing weather as far as pumpkins are concerned. Most days were between 75, 85 degrees. We had very few 95 and above degrees, so the pumpkins didn't get stressed. A lot of sunny days. We didn't have much rain, but that's what you get with sunny days. But for the most part, growers can control the water. We had over 50 pumpkins show up in the volunteer weigh-off on Saturday, and then on the GPC sanctioned weigh-off for the more serious growers. On Sunday we had, I think we had over 40 for that. The real magic comes after the weigh-off. We had over 100 fruit out there in the dooryard, and Bill Clark's got to figure out where they're all going to go, and which ones are going to be boats, and which ones are going to be on Main Street. So to choreograph that operation is Bill should get a lot of credit. It took I don't know how many contractor trucks and trailers and Hammond lumber yard sent down 5 or 6 forklifts and boom trucks, and last evening it was quite a sight to see all these pumpkins going in place. But you think about it, 75 pumpkins were placed in the village yesterday, and some of them weighing more than 1,400 pounds. Hermit crab, eh?
Yes, yep. We thought that was a good match for the real estate office because it's all about the home.
Getting a home.
And having a house.
So you grew it and painted it?
Yep, I'm painting it and I grew it, and this is probably my, I can't remember, 4th year growing them.
So, and you came in at 405?
Yep. Each of the other 3 years I was going exponentially up, but this year I grew a little smaller one, but it was still just as much fun. So.
And what was the secret?
I don't think that, just a lot of sort of taking care of them and fussing over them, and a lot of good luck, I'd say.
I said, I just look at the shape of the gourd and everything else just drips out of my head.
Like worms, huh?
Like worms.
Are there going to be worms in this one?
If I could get away with it.
Salmon spawning upstream?
Yep. I don't know if you've ever watched them. They break through the water. They actually ride on the rocks. They work their way up. So that'll be these. Right now I'm just trying to establish what my depth is. And then I'll fine tune these. And then after I get all this done, I'll do more around here. Otherwise you get wet. And this is the sacrificial pumpkin. I'm going to make 1 or 2 jumping salmon that will be suspended. So it'll look like they're throwing themselves up.
How many years have you been doing this?
Not very long. I do it once a year. I think this is my 5th time, 4th or 5th time.
Cone with melty ice cream at the base and a couple of drops falling off of the edge here.
Ah, yeah.
So it's the masterpiece with sprinkles on top for Pumpkinfest 2015. It was a blast, and my stepson Chris grew it. This one too. And I think it's going to be okay under the awning, and we're ready.
So it's women of substance.
It is. And this is the fine owner of Women of Substance.
I think he knows that.
How
and
you're sponsoring this.
Isn't this great?
Yeah. It sort of has your whole logo involved.
Why not? You know, we only get voted #1 maybe once, I don't know. So we gotta work it.
Years have you been doing it?
I think 5. I think this is my 5th year. If not, it's my 6th, but I think it's my 5th.
And what's the plan this year?
Well, the plan is, first of all, for it not to rain before I get finished. And secondly, this is supposedly going to be an aquarium. And then if and when this dries, I'm going to paint fish swimming around. Yep, so.
Great, so it may continue tomorrow then.
I may have to return tomorrow.
This is my 3rd year.
And this is going to be numerous flowers?
Yep. And
sunflowers?
Yeah, well, whatever. It's art, you know. And if I ever got far enough, I thought I might make it into a, make a vase for the flowers to be sitting in. But I don't think I'm going to get that far with this rain coming.
So is she going to be weatherproof?
We hope so.
Yep, I am. We still need
embellishments here.
Rain. Yeah, have to get a jump start on the rain.
Yeah.
Are you going to beat the raindrops?
We're trying.
So what do we got here?
Well, it's a service van for Mid-Coast. Little kind of clown car, kind of a little cutesy thing.
Uh-huh.
We're lucky enough to have the tarp. So we're golden for a little while.
So what's the theme here?
It's going to be a big lobster pot with a lobster lad inside, popping out with a lobster in his mouth.
Wow. You got a long ways to go then.
Nah, we pre-did some stuff. We knew it was going to rain.
I'm from Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
We've been coming up here 45 years. We were here the first year they had it. We went to the regatta down in the harbor. Maybe had 100 people.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Last year, 10,000. It's mind-boggling. I just think it's amazing what they've done. Just amazing.